Howdy, everybody. Today's episode. Okay, so I did crack this. I'm already parked. I'm already gonna be where I'm gonna be for the night. I'm sitting in the car before I have to go up because the lady has work for the next 5, 10, 15 minutes. So I'm just doing this for now. Anyway, check it out. All day. Today's March 15th, 2022. All day, I've been listening to a certain personality, okay? I haven't listened to this guy in like 20 years. I was sitting there. I was actually on my way to work this morning, okay? I was on my way in. I was listening to my music, and I was like, man, this just isn't resonating with me. I want something new. But I couldn't think of any music I want to listen to. And I was like, well, I want to listen to a podcast. And then the usual podcast I listen to Joe Rogan pretty regularly. I was like, nah, that's not doing it. I was thinking about other ones. Then I was thinking about, like, man, what do I listen to back home from Seattle? Shout out to the men's room. I was like, I'm gonna listen to them, something a little lighthearted, upbeat. Hell, maybe even BJ Shea. I'm like, no, I looked for it, couldn't find it. I'm like, damn, what can I listen to? And then it clicked. Leykis. Oh, fuck. I've been listening to him all day. I just shut it off right now. Like, all day I've been listening to this guy, and holy shit, it is fucking crazy. Absolutely crazy how much my personality has derived from him. How much of my belief system, how much of just everything has come from that man. And he was just a voice on the radio. Back then, it was 100.7 The Buzz. I think it's called like The Wolf now or something. I don't know. Again, not living in Seattle anymore. Down in Texas right now. But, wow. It is crazy to, like, listen to this man, his words of wisdom, everything he's put out since, everything he's talking about, even recently, to this day. And, like, I didn't even know this man was still doing things. Like I said, it's been about 20 years since I've listened to him, since I've, like, heeded any of his advice. And, I just can't believe how much I actually internalized. Good and bad, because I'm not gonna sit here and like be like everything this man says is like to the point and like where I believe in it, but so much of it has bled over and has been so significant in my life since. It is absolutely crazy. Everything I'm listening to, the way he talks about money, the relationships, it's wow. I'm just simply amazed by listening to this guy. I mean, what he has to say. I'm a huge advocate of listening, or reading, I should say, Robert Greene, okay? I've read more of his books than not. I really got to give Tom Leykis the upper hand on this. And that's not easy to do. It's, only because, like, I think I was introduced to him first. And, like, I honestly believe I was sitting there thinking, I'm getting kind of hot. I'm going to make this short. But, I'm simply amazed on just how significant that man was. And, like, how he was introduced to me at such a young age. And I think that's why I have to give him the upper hand, in terms of importance for at least my life. And, like, how I go about things. And I sit back and, like, I was watching a few videos about, like, him talking about, like, Seattle, Washington, about, like, how a lot of people are up there, and, like, the men, the culture, and everything. I'm like, he is so right. And that itself came out, like, 20 years ago, maybe even longer. But, like, and another thing is, like, listening to him now, it's, like, because, like, when I was 12 years old, like, I only knew so much. I gotta roll it down. It is so fucking hot. Whew. But like, listen, when I was 12 years old, that was before I lost my virginity. That was before my marriage. That was before everything, I would argue. Like, I was listening to this guy before I went on my first date. And here I am 20 years later. I'm 33 years old. I probably stopped listening when I was about 13. 12, 13 years old. That's probably the last time I heard that guy. Or around that time at least. And to be sitting here like, I'm listening to everything, like, and how much more makes sense to me, because, you know, when you're a kid, like a lot of stuff, you know, like, you pick up on, but like some you don't. You're like, what's he talking about? What's he saying? And I know everything now. It's like, I'm just slack-jawed. Like everything this guy talks about, what he says, all that, I'm just simply amazed. I take that back. Like, I have listened to him a couple times since then, but like not to the extent that I did today. I might listen to like a snippet. I know, like, in back 2006, 2007 I did, or I talked about it with like a buddy, and then I know like 3 years ago I listened to him, but it was like a couple snippets, and it just, I wasn't like in it like I was today, like, or how like I used to like digest his content. Today was wild, absolutely wild, and it just got my brain working. I don't know, like, just how that man speaks. He's just so candid and straight to the point. Like, I think that's where, like, I picked that up from. Like, he's just so, like, fuck your feelings, fuck whatever. I'm just gonna give it to you straight. There it is. And I don't know. I guess I just always respected that. I always appreciated how people respected that out of him. They'd be like, yeah, no, you're right. You don't sugarcoat shit or water it down. You just fucking tell it how it is. And I'm just baffled. I'm truly baffled. And oh shit. Sorry, I'm doing a couple things. Work related. So one thing I'm glad about this job is, like, is that it grants me the ability to do what I'm doing right now. Like, I sit there and just listen and just digest stuff and, like, just think about stuff and, like, what's this, what's that, whatever. I truly don't know. Anyway, there's so much more I want to elaborate on, but I just can't right now. I gotta go handle this. And my heart's pounding. I don't know, like, I'm truly grateful I rediscovered that man today. 20 years. I don't know. That being said, while the man's still alive, I'm gonna end on this. Tom, I know the likelihood of you ever seeing this is very minimal, but I've been a fan since, you know, those 100.7 The Buzz days. And my stepdad, because I think the term now is a simp. And you know, he is one of the first, and I used to watch him struggle with my mom. My mom is extremely she was the alpha, okay? And that man couldn't do a lot for me, or, you know, really show me how to be a man. Like, I appreciate he stepped in and did what he did, but you can just tell, like how you describe, the life has just left their eyes. And the one thing that guy did, I had to argue the top thing that he ever did was put me on to you, Tom. So, Mr. Tom Leykis, thank you very much for everything that you taught me and continue to do so. And with that, thank you. That's the end of this one. Till next time.